watching this channel right now, you already know you're spending some downtime with Demille. I hope you guys are having a great Christmas holiday whenever you're seeing this video. And I'm, just thankful to have you guys check out my channel as always. Today, I'm going to do an unboxing and demo review of the Oculus Quest 2. And I got this about a week ago and just wanted to spend some time practicing with it, playing around with it before I actually did an unboxing and review of it. And so, yeah, this is what we're going to talk about today. The Oculus Quest 2. I'm going to do an unboxing, let you know what I think about it, give you a quick demo of a couple of games. I'm going to get into that in just a little bit. But first, before we get into that video, if you're new to this channel and if you like the content that I produce, don't forget to leave a Hulk smash on that like. Hit that like. It really helps the channel out in a big way. It helps keeps the videos viewable by other people, pushes me up in the algorithm, helps me out in a way that you would never imagine. So hit that like, greatly appreciate it. Also hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes live on this channel. So most of you guys watching this probably already have an Oculus Quest 2. And if you already have one, if you want to watch the video, that's great. But I think this video is going to really be more designed for people that don't really know a whole lot about what VR is and what is an Oculus Quest, and what is an Oculus, things like that. So basically, this video is for you, and I'm going to go into a little bit of detail before I jump into my unboxing and demo and final thoughts. So first thing that I will say, the Oculus Quest 2 is a very, very cool device. You could say it's like a video game system, basically, but it's so much more than that. It is an experience. It is an immersive experience that really draws you in to whatever environment you're in. It's basically like a getaway. There are moments when you're using this headset that you really feel like you're there. It takes you completely out of the environment that you're in, wherever you are at that time, whether you're at home or a friend's house. You put that headset on, it takes you away. And that's what's so cool about it. It is so immersive. Everything about it is so awesome. So that's basically what it is. It's a headset that you can wear that you can basically, you can watch movies with, you can play video games with. You can also use it for higher end, like let's just say if you're an animator like me, or maybe a 3D modeler, you can actually build 3D models with this headset and get those 3D models printed off. Amazing software. And what I'm going to show in this video only scratches not even probably 10% of what it can really do. So this is a really cool device. So there's two models that you can get. You can get the 128 gigabyte version, that is $299, or you can get the 256 gigabyte version, which is $399. I got the one that was $299, which is 128 gigabytes. And so far it seems to be working really well. The one thing that I will tell you is that a lot of people think about, the headsets, they hear about motion sickness and things like that. Let me tell you, that is a real thing that can happen. And there's a game that I'm going to be demonstrating where I'm not going to be getting motion sickness, but if you stay in it long enough, I can see how that can actually happen. So let's see, what else can we talk about with the Oculus real quick before we get into the demo. So about the price, about the size, and I believe anybody can really use this. So small, I would say a early teenager on up to an adult, even maybe a child would be fine with this, of course, with parental supervision. But yeah, this really is something that the whole family can use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get ready to go into the unboxing portion of this. But before I do that real quick, I just want to also let you know, when you're using the Oculus Quest 2, in order to get other people to see what you're seeing, like if you've got company over while you're using it and you want to show it off to them, there's two ways that you can do that. You can purchase either, if your smart TV does not have Google Chromecast already built in, you can go and actually buy a Google Chromecast, which is basically like a Fire Stick. It's pretty much like a Fire Stick or a Roku. Get this installed on your TV if it doesn't already have Google Chrome, and you're good to go. It only takes a few minutes. If you don't want to do that, you can also do it on your computer. So if you've got a screen that you want to show it off to someone with, all you need to do is just go to, I believe the site is, yeah, oculus.com/casting. And I'll leave a link down here at the bottom of, well, I'll leave a link down here at the bottom and also in the description so that you can use that if you want to show it off to your friends on the computer. So that's enough with me babbling. I'm going to go ahead and get into the unboxing of this. The games that I'm going to give you a quick 2-minute demo of is going to be called Mission ISS, Richie's Plane Experience, and also Hand Experience Lab. Or I believe it's called Hand Tracking Lab. I forgot. But either way, I'll leave a name down. If I got it wrong, I'll just leave it down here. Anyway, here we go. Let's do this. All right, so we're going to do the Oculus Quest 2 unboxing. And so this is the box that it comes with. And here is the other side of the box. It tells you the description of everything that it comes with. And of course it says, you can't read it from here, but it says VR headset, silicone cover for facial interface, 2 touch controllers. I'll put that up on screen so you can see it better. A few screenshots of some of the games that you can get. None of these games actually come with the Oculus, which it would be nice if they gave you like a pack-in game, like how the old systems used to do. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the unboxing. And yeah, so this should be pretty cool. And I know a lot of people already have the Oculus. This is my first foray into it. So for those of you that have been on the fence about getting a Oculus Quest headset, you know, maybe this video will help you decide if you want to go ahead and get one. And I will admit that I'm having a little bit of difficulty here getting this actually unboxed. Let's see, there we go. So you gotta pull that sleeve off. There we go. So I'll just sit that sleeve right there. Nice little O logo on the box. This is what you're treated with when you open it up. There's a nice look at everything. You've got the Oculus Quest 2 headset. Looks like you've got 2 controllers. And this is probably a battery pack. I'm going to go ahead and take all of this out one by one, starting with the, assuming, well, I say battery pack. This is probably the power adapter, most likely. And it is. Looks like you've got an instruction booklet here. See that? And you've got your power adapter that plugs into the wall, plus your USB cables that will plug into the Oculus and likely into your computer or other device that you may have. And let's see what else we got here. So I'm going to go ahead and take out one of the controllers. So here's the controller. First time ever holding an Oculus controller. Now, the only thing about these that I wish, and I'll just bring this up a little closer to the camera so you can see it a little better. They actually feel a little bit heavier than I thought they would. It's not super heavy, but it's just heavier than I thought. But the one thing that I was going to say was that, if I'm not mistaken, these do use batteries. So there's a little battery protector right there that you take off when you're getting ready to use it. But that's one of the controllers, and it's got a little joystick in there too. I didn't see that before. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but there's a little joystick. You have a trigger right there, and also another trigger right there. You've got 2 buttons on the inside. Not sure if you can see that from this angle, but you've got 2 buttons, the joystick, and another, I guess that's like a main menu button. All right, so I'll just go ahead and put that back in. I don't really have to show you the other controller because it's pretty much the same thing. Here is what you're really wanting to see. So let's just take a look at this. This is my first time actually seeing this. So this is the glasses spacer right here. So this is, not exactly sure what this is for, but there's a diagram on the back. I don't know if you can see that or not, but according to the diagram, it looks like this is something that goes in between the Oculus itself and also the silicone that touches your face. So I think, I could be wrong. I don't, like I said, this is my first time actually seeing this, so I'm not 100% sure. That's just my best guess on what I think. And let's see, we have some packaging that I just took off the back right here, and this is the silicone cover, Quest 2 silicone cover. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out, and comes out of a little sleeve. I'm just gonna set that right there. And so this is the silicone that goes over the Oculus Quest, so that, it just makes it more comfortable when you're wearing it. And going back to the headset itself. And so here is the, let's see, there's a little instruction. Let me just come a little closer so you can see this. On the back here, there's a little instruction that says, move the lenses left or right to find clearest view. So apparently you can actually adjust the lenses on the inside, and that little instruction pad just flopped out, so I'll just toss that back here. And then these are your lenses. So yeah, looks like you can actually adjust these. I'm not exactly sure how you would. This is the strap that actually goes over the back of your, this goes over the back of your head and over the top, it looks like. So yeah, so let's see, I'm just still looking at the headset itself. Okay, so there's a piece of paper that's covering it, so let me take that off. I didn't see that previously. And yeah, this is the headset. Let's see what all buttons you have. So it looks like there's a button here. You can't really see it probably, but there's a plus and a minus. And there is your USB port on the side. And what else do we have? This looks like this could be, this button right here, maybe a power button perhaps that I'm pressing. And I think that's it. I think that is it. I don't see any other adjustments. Now it looks like there is some silicone. I'm gonna try to move this in a way, but it looks like you can actually remove this off of the lenses right before you get ready to play it. And it looks like there's a little sensor on the inside, right in between both of those lenses. Right there in the middle, a little small sensor. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is get ready to assemble it, and I'm gonna do a demo of me wearing this and give you my thoughts and initial setup, and try to see if I can find a way to get everything on screen, including what is shown inside of the VR that you can't see when I'm wearing it. I'm gonna try to find a way to put that on screen. So here we go. Okay, so this is basically what it looks like when you first power, well, once you get everything set up with your Oculus, this is basically what, yeah, if I can get it out, this is basically what it's going to look like. This is your virtual environment. You've got several different virtual environments that you can choose from. This is a space station, and this is truly amazing. Wow, every time I come here, I just see something different. This kind of looks like Star Trek. It really does. That kind of looks like the Enterprise right there. Anyway, this is one of the many environments that you can choose when you come to your home screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to maybe 2 more environments and show you guys what it looks like. So I'm gonna say, hey Facebook, open environments. Okay, now this is actually one of my favorites right here. The Desert Terrace. This looks so peaceful. Just look at that. Just look at that. And everywhere that I turn around, I see nothing but a virtual environment. What you're seeing on screen, you know, it doesn't really compare, I'll be honest. This feels like I'm actually in a really nice home somewhere, maybe in the western part of the US. You can see, wow, you can see hot air balloons up there in the distance. It's a nice sunset. You got mountains. I mean, it literally looks like you can just walk over there and just sit on that couch and just sit and enjoy the sunset, man. Sipping on a pina colada or something. Feels nice. It looks nice. So yeah, this is another environment. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to do a quick demo on some games. All right. Hey, Facebook. Open environments.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go to Classic Home. This is another one of my favorites right here. This one is really cool. Very modern. Kind of has a Tony Stark vibe going on. Maybe because I'm looking at that little puppet or that statue over there. That's not Iron Man, but I can see that having some Iron Man inspiration. This kind of looks like a Tony Stark kind of house. This is really nice. Look at that fireplace. Look how the fire is like blocks. This is amazing. Really cool environment. I love this. Nice skylight up there. Okay, cool. I think you guys get the idea. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to some games. So first I'm going to do the Mission ISS. Hey Facebook, open apps.
Okay. Opening my.
All right, Mission ISS, here we go. And I need my controller, so I'm gonna turn on pass-through so I can find them with my headset on, which is a pretty neat feature. You can actually see with your headset on your actual real world environment. All right, so we go ahead and just switch to controllers real quick. And this is a really cool game. This is a free game. This is a game that you do not have to pay for. So just keep in mind that there are games on the Oculus that you do have to spend money on, and then there are some that you don't. This is one of them. This is a free game. And when you just look at the realism and what I'm about to show you, you're gonna be like, wow, that's a free game? Yes, it is a free game. And I will tell you in advance, if you have any fears of motion sickness or any kind of vertigo or anything like that, a game like this probably is not for you. But if you can manage it for like a few seconds, it is so awesome. And yeah, it's really, really cool. So this game is about to start in just a moment. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and select training here. I got my hands backwards, which is my controllers backwards. Let me change that around here. All right, are you gonna work? There we go. Got it going. All right. This is so awesome, man. Seriously. Press any button to continue. This is amazing. I mean, I'm literally in a space station right now. I'm gonna turn the volume up so you guys can hear the real volume that's going on. Yeah, just so you can hear a little bit. Okay, let me go ahead.
Reach up with your left hand and hold down the X button to remove. The tablet shows a schematic of the ISS.
Check that out.
In addition to the layout of the modules, your current location and orientation are indicated by the yellow triangle on the map.
That is really cool. It really looks like
You
I'm
need to
here.
learn how to move yourself through the station. The touch thumbsticks control both your forward and backward movement and your
Man,
rotation.
this is so real.
The right thumbstick turns you either left or right by 30 degrees. Give it a try.
Wow. I'm actually moving around.
The left thumbstick controls your momentum. Push up on the thumbstick and you'll move forward in whatever direction you're looking. Try it now.
Guys, this is amazing. Oh my
Now use the
God.
left thumbstick to get to the other end of the module.
Wow. Oh my God. I feel like I'm going to bump into something in real life. Wow. This is so immersive. Wow.
Keep moving through the station, starting with the Destiny
Wow.
module.
Oh my God.
You'll
Look
need
at
to find some
this.
equipment in Node 3.
Wow.
You're going the wrong way.
Going the wrong way.
Look at your tablet by using the X button and proceed to the Destiny module.
Destiny. Okay. All right. Well, let's go the right way then. I think this is the right way. I really almost feel like I'm about to fall over. Seriously, it's that immersive. Look at that. I mean, the level of detail, you can't really tell on screen, but it feels like I'm having to dodge stuff, man. This is so real.
Good. With some practice, you'll be able to use both thumbsticks at the same time to move yourself quickly where you want to go. It's time to learn how to move yourself through the station. Without any gravity, you'll need to use handbars to push and pull yourself through the station. Find a blue bar on your left or right, then grab it and keep holding on. While you
Check
hold
that out.
onto it, pull forward
I'm actually
slowly
holding on.
and release the grip button to let go and propel yourself. The faster you pull, the faster you'll move.
Whoa,
Don't
whoa.
pull too fast.
Wow.
Most seasoned astronauts use a light touch on the handbars.
This is amazing,
Good.
guys.
You can find bars in the middle of modules.
Wow.
Or push and pull yourself off desks, equipment.
Whoa, I feel like I'm falling. Oh my God, wow.
With some practice, you'll be able to use both
Look at
hands
that.
to move yourself quickly and accurately.
Wow.
I'm reminding you.
Whoa.
Cancel the Adobe Creative
It looks like some cargo is loose.
Wow.
Is blocking
Wow.
the hatch to
Wow.
Node 3.
Wow.
Take the cargo bag and put it in storage.
This is crazy, guys.
I'm reminding you.
This is really, really crazy.
Creative Cloud for trial.
Okay, I think that's enough for this. I think you get the idea. All I can tell you is that what you see on
Remember to press the
screen,
grip button when
it
you
pales
touch the
in
bag.
comparison to what
And
you
keep
can actually
holding the
see
button
when
to
you've got the
hang onto
headset
it,
on. This is
as if the
amazing.
bag
All right,
is
hey
really
Facebook,
in your hand.
go to home screen. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the plank real quick. That's Richie's plank experience. Hey Facebook, open apps. There we go, Richie's plank experience. There is so much you can do here. I mean, games is just a small portion of it, but I mean, there's live concerts, there's social events. You can attend a courtside NBA game, you can attend a concert. It is so much you can do here. It really is amazing. Okay, so I'm trying to do agree. Okay, that worked. I'm gonna do skip plank setup. I'm just gonna go right into the plank. Let me see. Okay, so I'm in the elevator right now. If I look outside, I can actually see. Yeah, I can actually look up and look at the city. It's amazing. It looks like a real city. It's a little vacant, but yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna go straight to the plank, and I'm gonna show you guys this. This feels so real. I feel like I'm in the Matrix. Wow. Okay, now this part right here, I won't lie to you. If you've got a fear of heights, this is probably not what you want to do, because it really feels like you're on a plank on a skyscraper that is probably 100 feet, no, not 100 feet, 100 stories up in the air. And, you know, if you just accidentally, like, step off to the side like this, I mean, you know, you're just like, whoa! Ah! 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 It's a wrap, man. It is a wrap. Oh my God. And there's other little side games in here that you can do, but that's one of them. That's the one that freaks people out the most. It doesn't really, you know, it can freak me out if I let it, but I know it's not real, so I'm okay with, you know, doing what I just did. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and jump to one more game, and then I'm gonna end this part of the video. Okay, so at this part of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you another game called Hand Physics Lab. I think this game is really cool. It's a real interactive game, totally in VR. So let me do that. Hey Facebook, Open apps.
Okay. Opening library.
All right, hand physics lab is what we want. You guys should see what I'm looking at on screen. Yeah, you can see it. Hand physics lab. All right, cool. Just gonna do 2 quick puzzles on here, just to give you an idea of how this looks. By the way, this particular game, I believe it was only like $9. It wasn't that much, but there's so many puzzles here. I've only played like 6 or 7 of them. I haven't done everything that you can do here, but some of my favorites are the simple ones. Like if I want to try the apples, check this out. Make sure you guys can still see. Okay, cool. This is awesome. I can see all around me too. All right, so I'm gonna try to put these apples in here. So here we go. Oh snap! The apple almost fell on the floor. Okay. All right, there's one. There is 2. It takes practice to really get good with this. It's tricky, I'm not gonna lie. You would think picking up an apple and put it in a bowl is easy. Try doing that in VR. Okay, I'm gonna go to the home screen. There's one more that I want to show you that I think is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna do play and puzzles. And this one is called, I think it's called Virtuin. Something virtual, something. There it is. I think this is, that's it. It's actually kind of cool. So let me show you this real quick. Make sure you guys can still see. All right, cool. All right, now here's the thing with this. So you have this virtual puppet of a skeleton. The objective here is to match his pose with this gray shaded area. So instead of having his arms stretched out wide, it's going to be going something like this. And even though I can't feel him at all, it's responding just like it would if I was actually touching him like a real puppet. And how cool is that? Seriously. All right, I may do one more quick game. One more real quick game and then we'll call it a wrap. All right, so I'm going to do play, puzzles. Let me do one that I haven't done before. Let's try. Oh, you can't do these. You have to get through some of the other ones before you can do all of these. Okay. I'll show you the domino one. That was actually kind of cool. This will be the last one right here. All right, make sure you can still see. All right, dominoes. This is a real simple, self-explanatory. Check this out. Neat. Anyway, that's all I'm going to show you with this game. But I mean, it's so amazing that this is like truly interactive. You know, you really feel like you're somewhere else. You don't feel like you're in your house or wherever. You just feel like you're somewhere in virtual space. But anyway, that's a wrap. Hey, Facebook, power off. Yes. All right, and that is a wrap of the unboxing and demo of the Oculus Quest 2. I'm going to give you some final thoughts in just a moment. Here we go. Okay, so we're back with some final thoughts on the Oculus Quest 2. And as you can see, it is a really, really fun experience. What I can tell you, like I said, you know, when I was working with the Oculus Quest headset on, you don't really, seeing it on TV is one thing, but when you put that headset on, you're there. You know, it's not enough to really see it on TV with someone else watching. You have to put that headset on. The TV or the computer, however you decide to cast, is really just letting whoever is around you see what you're seeing, but they still don't get the full effect. It's not the same. It is not the same as having the headset on. Completely different. And I would say that, like I said, there are, some of those games, just like the Mission ISS, the space game, you really feel, you know, there's a sense of motion that you feel. So if you've got issues with motion, you'll probably want to be careful about certain games like Mission ISS, games that really you feel like you're moving. The Plank experience, Richie's Plank experience, the game that I demoed for you where you're walking out on a plank. Now, I don't have a problem with that. I guess it's because I know it's not real and I don't really get the same sense of motion I did with Mission ISS. However, I will tell you that when you're on that plank for a moment, it really does look like, yeah, it really looks like you are on a plank on a skyscraper and you're about to, if you're not careful, it could be over. It does feel that way. A lot of people are different. I'll just tell you my experience. For me, I did not have a problem with it because, all I did was I just lifted up the headset and I was like, oh, I'm just in my den. But if you don't do that, and if you're afraid of heights, I could see how that could be a problem for somebody because it really feels like you're outside 100 floors up. And it's very, very hyper realistic. Hey guys, one thing real quick that I forgot to mention earlier. With the initial setup of the Oculus Quest 2, you will need a Facebook account as well as an internet connection. Things you do not need. You do not need a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, or Xbox. You don't need any console at all to get the Oculus Quest 2 up and running. Just a Facebook account and an internet connection. So, also I forgot to mention that the triggers that come with the Oculus Quest 2, they already come with batteries, so you're good to go there right out of the box. And lastly, I wanted to mention that the silicone cover that I have installed right here, this is also free when you purchase the Oculus Quest 2. So basically, this was presented as an option for people that may want to use that because the foam cover that is already installed on the Oculus, you can't see it with the one that I have because I've already got the silicone cover already on there. But if I peel this off, you can see the foam cover that's on there. There were reports that some people were having issues with minor skin irritation. I didn't have a problem with it, but I said, hey, they're adding it in the Oculus Quest 2 packaging, so I may as well just go ahead and put it on. So just want to let you know with that, you do have that if you run into any minor skin irritation options. So just want to let you know. Back to the video. So, as you can, and this is just some of the stuff you can do. They've got all kinds of stuff. They've got, they've got a Freddy Krueger VR. They've got, I want to say I saw they got a bunch of horror stuff on here that really puts you in the whole horror. Oh my God. It is so much to unpack with this. I may consider doing another video review of a few Oculus games that are on there at some point in time. I'm also definitely going to do another Oculus Quest demo of how it interfaces with Unreal Engine 4. So if you're an animator and you're watching this, hey, be on the lookout for another video coming maybe in a week or so once I kind of get the understanding of how it works with the Oculus Quest 2 and interacting with Unreal Engine or maybe Gravity Sketch, the software that lets you 3D model and you can actually get that 3D model printed out. So just be on the lookout for that. If you're into animation or visual art, 3D art, anything like that, that video is definitely going to be for you. One thing I will say, the battery life seems to go pretty quickly. So be on the lookout for that as well. That battery power goes really quickly. It doesn't take long. It's not super quick, but it uses a pretty good amount of juice, but you can still get a good amount of playtime with it. It's not like you playing it for 30 minutes and it's already drained all the way down. No, it's not like that. But you will notice that it seems like it goes just a little quicker than you would think. And I would also add one little thing. You can use the triggers that come with the Oculus Quest 2, or you can use your hands. Now, the only thing about using your hands, sometimes the hand tracking is a little off. So you'll try to move through a screen and you'll notice that maybe when you're doing like the pinch to move, or move a menu or close a menu. Sometimes it doesn't respond like it should, but most of the time it's okay. But yeah, sometimes there is that where it will just, it'll just not select what you want it to select when you're doing the pinch and the zoom. So, and that was something I don't know if I mentioned when I was doing the demo, but you do have the option of using either the hand triggers or your hands. It's real easy to do. So just keep that in mind. The hand triggers seem to work pretty good. I actually like using the hand trigger. So it doesn't really matter. I'd rather use the hands because I want it to, or the hand tracking, just because it feels more natural. But man, this is really, really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative for you. If you see anything, or if you have any questions about, anything that I did not mention in the video, feel free to drop a comment or a question down below, and I will do my very best to answer it. And that's my review of the Oculus Quest 2. What did you guys think about it? Post your thoughts down in the comments below. Let's have a conversation about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. On the way out, hit that like if you like the video, share this video. And as I always say, if you can see this video, you are truly blessed. And as always, what are you gonna do in your downtime? Peace. Subscribe.